Ciao, welcome to Mugello, round 6 of the MotoGP World Championship. It's the Oakley product placement Italian Grand Prix, and it is great to be back after 3 weeks away. A little bit of recharging the batteries, resetting, refreshing. We are good to go, and what a start to the weekend it has been as well. In MotoGP, Alex Marquez fastest. Oh, let's just get the camera sorted there. Wrong way around, all good? Yeah, I think we are. Alex Marquez fastest ahead of Fabio Quartararo and Brad Binder. Troubles for Aleix Espargaro though. What seems like a mystery crash yesterday out on his bicycle. Take them off. And it looks as though, quite amazingly, I don't think he's going to be able to ride for the rest of the weekend. In fact, quickly first, let me just check this, because we're in the Estrella Galicia tent. Diogo, have you got ID? Passport ID?
No.
I mean, are you? No? How old are you?
19 now.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Fake ID or?
No, the real one.
Real one. Okay, we'll let you off. You're allowed in here then. Enjoy. And he's on the water as well, so later. Just thought I'd double check, duties as presenter and bouncer at the same time. We've come to grab a chat with Lucio Cecchinello. Hello guys, how are you? All okay?
Good, thank you.
Lucio, how are you?
Yes, good.
I'll squeeze in here,
Enjoying Mugello, enjoying the first day of a big weekend.
It is a big weekend. How was the first part of this big weekend? How did Alex and Taka get on then?
Well, we have done the FP1. The first impression was not so bad. We are there, let's say, many riders are very close, and if we are able to improve like 2/10, we are easy in the top 5. So let's keep positive and keep working.
It's a little bit dark in here. Should we head into the sunshine, I think? Should we just walk into the sunshine? It's a nice day outside, so let's make the most of it. It feels now, Lucio, like a very long time ago.
Yeah.
Such is MotoGP at the moment that you were stood on the podium in Austin. I mean,
Yeah.
how have things gone since then? It feels like crash back down to reality a little.
Well, basically, it was an unexpected victory, but as well, it was like a very important signal, because at the very end, we understood that we have a competitive bike. Our package can be competitive, definitely, where we have a very fast corner and very fast tracks, where eventually we understood that in the track where there are tiny corners, or the track is not so wide, and then we have to turn a little bit more, then there we are suffering a little bit more. So we need to understand how we can improve our bike exactly in that particular corners, particular racetracks.
I imagine it was a huge confidence boost. Alex obviously finished last year brilliantly, so it was great for him to pick up the first win with Honda. But for the team, after such a long time and difficult moments, just a reminder that, you know what, we are a good team. We do belong here, and we can compete at the front.
That's absolutely true. First of all, it's a matter of motivation for all the team, for all the crew. Because we don't have to forget that, to do this job is not only about the money, or the salary the mechanics the technician takes. Is about the passion and about the possibility to get the satisfaction for and to get paid off in terms of with emotion, with the results, with sportive results, with all your efforts. So it was very important for our team after, since 2019 we didn't get a podium, since 2018 we didn't get a victory, so wow, after 4-5 years being back up there, it's an amazing feeling. Very important.
Absolutely. You said that Honda needs a narrow circuit with short corners. It sounded like you were describing everything that Mugello isn't. So how do you feel you'll get on this weekend?
We are positive because again Alex and Taka like very much this racetrack. Eventually the grip is quite good, so so far we have to improve, let's say, just 2 or 3 tenths to be there in the top group. So let's keep working. Now I just had a couple of minutes to relax, so I came here in my second home here at the Estrella Galicia Hospitality, having some relax, and then soon we start again with the Moto E practice, and then the FP2 in MotoGP.
Soon time to go again. Lucio, I'll let you go and enjoy the Estrella Galicia 00 tent, and we'll catch up during the weekend.
Thank you so much. Bye.
See you soon. See you soon. Great to chat with Lucio here at the EG00 tent. Diego Moreira in there enjoying it as well. And I'm not going to give away a trade secret here, but I think you may well find me in there enjoying it around 6 o'clock tonight once work is done for the day. A lovely spot and brilliant to welcome Estrella Galicia 00 on board as a partner for MotoGP in 2023. Right, let me just check what time it is, because 12:08. I did say I was going to chat with Michele Messini of Gresini Racing at 12:05, so I'm a little bit late, but we'll make our way through the hospitality areas here. As you can see, the Red Bull hospitality is the biggest and most impressive in the paddock. It's quite nice, that. Can you imagine them bringing that to every GP? I'd quite happily live in there, no problem. It absolutely makes a small fry of my apartment in Barcelona, as Randy Mamola just enjoys a little, what's he eating there? Prosciutto, ham, and is it nice? I was just trying to work out. What, no, just quickly. Is it prosciutto, ham, and a breadstick?
Yes.
And?
I saw your mate Neil Hodgson walk away from the buffet and have that, and I said, if they're already made, I'm taking one. And there it is.
And out of 10?
Would you like to try it? Yeah. Look at, and the bastard took all of the jamon, you know? Now I'm just...
Yeah, it's nice, it's nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry for stealing all the ham.
Pine Star not only creates the safest part of the racing, but the friendliest part with the stomach.
Absolutely. I've not really thought about this, because now I've got a mouthful of food and I need to present. So,
don't worry.
Randy, let me ask you
Want some water?
No, I'll ask you a long question,
No.
so you can talk a lot.
Yeah, come on, we'll see this.
What
Bread spit out.
What did you make of MotoGP this morning? Tell us about the session.
I didn't really watch it that well. and so, when I saw somebody made a comment that Alessio Spargo had an issue, I only saw him walking away from the bike to go into the garage. And then I asked somebody what happened. I guess he had a moment. Whatever that moment was, I didn't see. But listen, for all the sake that's happening with Yamaha and so on, it's great to see Fabio up there. Even Franco Morbidelli, I think, was 6th or 7th position. So that gets all the commentators a bad rap right there, because you guys are always talking about how bad Yamahas are, and Fabio can make it look good. But it's not an easy task going around Mugello to race against all the Ducatis and or the Aprilias. And you know, when you see Brad Binder up there already in the first session, you got to look out, because he's a tough one.
Absolutely. Me included, actually, saying that Yamaha have not been performing this year, so proves me wrong.
No, it's true. They've got to do some catching up, but it's hard to do inside the paddock. You know, there's limited testing that goes on in MotoGP now. And that's going to be a tough case. And when Ducati has 8 bikes and Yamaha only has 2, that's a difficult side. We remember when it was just 2 with Suzuki, and we remember when it was just 2 Aprilias. But you already see the likening of what's happening with Aprilia and people like Hernandez, the rookie, to be able to ride the KTM. Those 4 guys, and to have trustworthy within the other riders that are in the package, makes things happen really quick.
Randy, sorry for stealing your ham. I'll let you enjoy the rest of the breadstick.
Sorry, he's not sorry.
I'm not at all. It was really nice, actually. So thank you for that. Cheers, Randy. Good to help me out there. That was nice, actually. Well done to Alpine Stars. What lovely food they've got. I was looking forward to lunch as well, but that's just put me on for another 15 minutes. Right, let's head to Gresini and chat with Michele Messini, if he's still there. Fingers crossed he is, because I do want to speak with him. Alex Marquez fastest this morning, despite a bit of an altercation, a bit of a coming together, no contact made, but he was far from pleased with Franco Morbidelli. And I do love Frankie, he's a great character, but it's not the first time that we've seen him do something like that, where he almost just falls asleep on the racing line. Happened in Malaysia last year where he was handed a penalty for it. Earlier in the year, I think Assen from memory as well. So this is the third time in less than 12 months that he's made an error like that. So let's see. I'm sure the stewards will be taking a look at it at the moment, and we'll find out probably at the end of the day whether a penalty is coming his way. But have to admit, didn't look great at all. He was, like I said, half asleep on the racing line, which you just can't do. So here we are then, back onto MotoGP pit row as we head past the MotoGP sign. Good to see that these guys are back at full force this weekend. Miguel Oliveira, who I think is going to struggle a little bit. 2 weeks ago he was at Misano for the Aprilia All-Star event, was able to do 2 or 3 laps and then just said that the pain was too much, and he said his riding position was really uncomfortable as well. So not too much has really changed in the space of 2 weeks. Of course he's a little bit better, but not enough where I feel he's going to be competitive this weekend, and the timesheets show that as well. He wasn't too confident yesterday. But on the other side of the coin, after a really frustrating start to the year, Ralf Fernandez inside the top 10 there. He's finally got those arm pump issues sorted. You'll remember in Le Mans he had to pull out at the end of practice 1 because he described it himself as looking like Homer Simpson, that the arm was yellow. It was not pleasant at all. But now, 3 weeks of recovery, looks as though he's as fully fit as he has been probably all year long, which is remarkable to say. And the good news is, now that he's showing what he's capable of, because I do think that a lot of people have written him off, given what happened at KTM last year, and then also what has happened at the start of this year as well. He's not had the results to fully show what he can do. But good news, inside the top 10, but inside the top 1 and fastest is this man. What have you got here, Michele?
It's a typical Italian method to see how gasoline is in the air inside the garage. Is for our safety.
And all okay?
Yeah, it's all okay. It's white, so at the moment okay.
And what's the colour we don't want it to be?
No, I think keeping white to inside the garage.
No, but if we're in trouble and I see it, if it goes yellow or red?
No, like a bit grey, light grey. Okay. Yeah. So the smoke at the moment only on track, not inside the garage.
Good. I'll keep my eye on it just in case it goes great. A great start to the weekend.
Yes, solid start. Is also because we come here 2 weeks ago to ride with our Panigale V4 to make some training, and for sure the job was good, and we see the result also today. Also with Diza we are only 7/10 behind, but we already see how where we can improve.
After a frustrating French Grand Prix with Alex, unfortunately having that coming together with Luca, where it felt as though a good result was on the cards, just how important a weekend is this?
But for sure we find too much bad luck in the last GPs for Alex. But the important is to don't think about to these things. We keep the eyes on the qualify, because also we have this penalty, but for sure if we start in the first 3 row, we are part of the game in front.
Of course, a 3-place grid penalty, so he'll drop a row. But talking of penalties, Alex and Frankie Morbidelli were pretty close in that session. Do you think that's deserving of one?
Yeah, we everybody see on the TV, but I think that also the stewards see the situation. I hope that I don't have to make something, but yes, for sure we have to keep attention to other riders for this his safety. But anyway, it's not a problem, a big problem. We have to keep focus on our job.
Just for the people at home to get an understanding of how the penalty system works, in a situation like that, will you go to the stewards and say we feel that Frankie deserves a penalty for that, or do you leave it for them to do? How much do you get involved?
But I think that I can make an email to the steward anytime, but I think it's not our job. This is the main problem, I think, in this moment of the MotoGP about regarding steward. I think that they say a more plateal things, no? So I think that I have to do nothing in this case, so I leave the job to the steward.
We'll leave it with them then. And then just finally, a word on Didier. I was out in the car with him yesterday, a video coming soon to MotoGP.com. Look, don't worry, I looked after your ride as well. I did a lap in the BMW, me driving as well, which... exactly, that was...
Go slow, please.
No, I did. Don't worry, I did. Their face was exactly the same as yours when they got in the car.
Scary, I know.
But they're all in one piece.
Better with the microphone.
For sure. But Didier seems as though he was pleased with the progress made in Le Mans, and I feel as though this, again, similar to Alex, with 3 races coming up, it's important that they build on that now.
Yeah, we have to work a lot on the Friday, because we have to improve on the Friday to be faster immediately, like the other rider, because Didier now understand well where he have to improve with the team he doing, but we arrive a bit later on Sunday with all the modified setting and also the riding style. So we have to make more explosive the first practice on Friday.
Michele, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good news, it's still white as well, so...
Hope to.
There we go. Keep it there so everyone can see.
You.
Good man. Good luck this afternoon. Great to chat with Michele Messini. And we'll head in this direction then, just to take a look at the final couple of teams along Radio Row. Can we call it that? Pit Lane, MotoGP Row, whatever you want to call it. Mooney, VR46. Macca Luca Marini, home GP for them. Lots of people here to try and catch a glimpse of the man second in the World Championship at the moment, in fine form of the Prima Pramac Racing Squad. Brand new livery that was announced yesterday, which is pretty cool looking as well, and the home of the world champion as well, Pecco Bagnaia, as we have some special guests here. Do you mind if I grab a quick words? How are you?
Fine.
Enjoying your time here in Mugello?
Yes, sure. Very nice.
First time?
First time, yes, for me, yes.
And did you get a chance to see the bikes up close and personal?
Yes. I see here the box of Valentino, the bikes. Very nice.
For the guys at home, I guess this isn't no surprise, but basketball player in your former day.
Ex-basketball player, yes.
How do you think I would get on a basketball court?
Oh, very good. You can play. Yeah. You can play, yeah.
Think I could dunk on you?
Dunk, I don't know, but you can play.
And who are you cheering for this weekend?
Who are you cheering? I don't know yet. I will think about it.
I'll come find you tomorrow to see who your favourite is, who you enjoy out on track. Nice to see you here. Enjoy MotoGP.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Nice to chat with some of the VIPs and celebrities here. I believe that is Gregor Fuka, former NBA basketball star. Pretty big lad, isn't he? What was he? What do you reckon? Is he 7 foot, do you think? At least 6'10". Deary me, what a large man. Right, I think that's about it. MotoE just passing by as they're about to kick off their second practice session. And that is just about that. Good news, not long to wait. Just 7 days' time, we'll be back for another episode of Inside the Paddock from the Sachsenring. Great little circuit. Looking forward to getting to Germany. We'll be there Friday, midday, live on all of MotoGP socials. As ever, thank you very much for joining us. To Lucio Cecchinello, Randy Mamola, Diogo Moreira, Michele Messini and Gregor as well for having a quick chat with us. Hope you've enjoyed it. As I said, we'll see you in 7 days' time at the Sachsenring. Enjoy the weekend here at Mugello. It's bound to be a beauty.